Hi guys, it's Jen and I'm back to share another 2014 favorite things video with you. This time it's the style makers video, and I'm going to talk about the things that kind of my go-tos, or what kind of makes my style mine, at least what I've been using a ton this year. The first thing I want to talk about is gold. So I know this isn't really a thing, but gold is my number one thing that I want to talk about. I love gold everything. So I love gold thickers. So these are letter stickers that I have in gold. Gold vellum. I have this gold specialty paper that I got at Michael's. It's just like a peach color with the gold dot on it. Gold color shine. This is my favorite mist. And I know this isn't gold, but these two embossing powders from Ranger, Princess Gold, which is a lovely, it's kind of like a, it's a really pretty gold color. Liquid Platinum isn't really gold, but it's a soft silver. And so anything metallic I'm really loving, but especially gold. So that is my number one favorite love for this year, is anything gold. So the second thing I want to talk about is thickers. These are my favorite large letter stickers, alphabets. When I create titles for my pages, I like to mix a large font with a small font, and thickers are my go-to for my large fonts. And so these are some of my favorites from this year. I already showed these gold ones, but I love any font that is a simple font. I love tall, skinny fonts. These two particular thickers I love because they are like a rubbery kind of alphabet. So I really love that. And then I also really like neutrals. So these aren't really bright colors, but these were some of my favorites from this year. So this is Amy Tangerine Goodness. Two of them are Amy Tan. Amy Tangerine Cutout. I loved these stickers. Maple, and this comes in several colors. And hardcover. This might be my favorite font of thicker ever. I don't know if I've seen this font come out in a while, but I have a bunch in different colors, so I really love that particular thicker from American. So I just talked about how I love to mix large and small when I'm creating my titles for my pages. This has been one of my go-to small tile stickers for this year. This is the Teresa Collins. It's from her basically essential line, so it's just a bunch of essential items. I definitely think these are an essential. They are just a white tile sticker with a black, just simple block font on it. And I love these, and they last a long time. It comes with 6 sheets of stickers. I've had these, I think I maybe got them in March of this year. I've used them a lot. So you can see the first page is pretty well used, but there's still a lot of vowels and things on the second page. The third page has still got a lot, and then the fourth page I've barely touched. So these are a definite must-have for me, and I will be stocking up on these. I love these stickers. Another thing that I love and use often are enamel dots. I have so many enamel dots. These are all from different companies, and I love enamel dots from all different kinds of companies. I love that some of the companies are now doing some shaped enamel dots. And I prefer to have, you can see on most of these that the smaller enamel dots are the ones that get used first. I like to have a bunch of small ones. One of the things I like about Close to My Heart's enamel dots is the fact that you get a whole sheet of the small ones, which I like. But like I said, I love all of them. I love all colors. So I have some from My Mind's Eye. I like these ones because they have kind of a silvery color to them. These ones are Doodlebug Sprinkles. I like the ones that come in one color and it's a variety of shades of the color. Those are nice to use. These are Freckled Fawn Dewdrops. October Afternoon Pop Drops. So everyone calls them something different. These are Prima Sugar Dots. These are all little hearts. Those are cute. And then these are Close to My Heart dots. So aqua dots. So yeah, these I feel like are the perfect little embellishment for my pages, and I use them quite often. I would say on more than half of my layouts. The next thing I want to talk about is flair. A few years back, well, quite a few years back, maybe 3 or 4 years back, American Crafts started coming out with flair. These are some flair that I bought when they first started coming out with them. And I had the hardest time using them, but I kept them around. I made some magnets out of some of them, but and now I'm really getting into them. So I don't have a ton. This is all the flair that I own, but I do use it, and it comes in my Scraptastic kits each month and my Felicity Jane kits each month, and I love having it around. There are different sizes that you can get. I know that the so like this is a basic gray. It's a little larger. This is American Crafts. This is one from a Felicity Jane kit, so that's a little bit smaller. This is from Close to My Heart. It's a little bit larger. So there's a bunch of different companies that make flair. This is one from Scraptastic. And I think these are just a fun little addition to your page. These look really great when you mix a flair with a couple of smaller enamel dots with it, so it can make a little cluster. And these are something I'm finding are a go-to, and I often put these on my pages. So I'm really loving the flair this year, and I'm finally learning how to use them. So next I have my Heidi Swap roller date stamp. I just got this a few months ago, but I don't think I've created a page where I put a date that I haven't used this particular roller date stamp recently. I love it because it's just the month, the day, and the year. A lot of the other roller date stamps I have like a phrase on one side, and then it has the day, the month, and the year, and I found myself just inking up the year and not putting a phrase oftentimes. So or I have ones that are just phrases and it's not the date, which those are fun too. But I find when I'm just wanting the date, I don't need a phrase with it usually, and so I'm turning to this one a lot. I love it because the month is in Heidi's handwriting, Heidi Swap's handwriting. So it kind of gives a fun, whimsical look to your date, and like you hand wrote it almost a little bit. And I really like that. So this can be found on most of my pages. And I think this is a Michael's exclusive. I could be wrong, but I will link to all of the products that I can find in the description below. But this is definitely a go-to, a must-have tool for me. So this might seem a little weird, but my next thing is crochet twine. I really like this off-white kind of beigey color. Anytime I have a tag, I find myself looking to this twine to tie it with. I love it because it's thin, it's not too thick, it's neutral, it goes with everything, and I just love it. So this I mostly only use for tags, but I find myself using it a lot, and I keep it on my desk nice and handy. You can get this at any craft supply store. I think I probably got this at Michael's or Joann's or something like that. But I'll link to some crochet twine on my description below. But I really love having this. It's just a nice, not too thick, not too thin kind of twine for me. Another thing I've been loving this year is the Wink of Stella glitter brush pen. I like the clear. It comes in several colors, but I love the clear because it adds just a hint of shimmer to your projects. And what I found is that I especially love it on top of foam thickers. And so I used this on top of some white foam thickers, and it gives just a subtle shine, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. So it has a little brush tip. Let's see if I can. It has a brush tip, and the glitter comes out of the brush, and just color it on here, and then I'll show you the shimmer. So you can just brush it on. You can do as many coats as you want to make it have more shimmer. But it's just a really pretty, the glitter in here is really small, so it gives that just perfect shimmery glow. Let's see if I can show you how awesome it looks. So it gives just this nice shimmer, and it looks just pretty. I really especially love it on foam thickers, like I said, but it can give a pretty shine to die cuts or any kind of thing like that. So I love this Wink of Stella glitter brush. Another go-to tool for me, or product I guess, is white cardstock. And this seems like something silly or stupid, but I base a lot of my pages on white cardstock. So I would suggest just getting a huge package of it. I've ordered big packages from American Crafts before, or close to my heart, but any large package of white cardstock will do, and I love white cardstock. Like I said, it's the foundation for a lot of my pages. Last but definitely not least, I wanted to talk about die cut packages. Die cuts are, like, most companies are selling little die cut packages now, and they are one of my go-to embellishments. I love them because they, in one little package for a couple of bucks, you can get a ton of different elements that you can tuck or make embellishments out of for your pages. I have all of my die cuts packaged by company in these little photo bins that I got from Michael's, but you can see it just, there's lots of different sizes and shapes, and depending on the company and the packages, you get so many options of little embellishments to tuck into the layers of your pages. Some of the die cut packages, like this one from Pink Paisley, this one has glitter, and it has acetate with gold foiling on it, so there's lots of different options out there for die cut packages, and they are definitely one of my go-to embellishments. And that is all for my Style Makers video. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and be sure to check out all of the other ladies who are linked below in the video and see what they have to share with you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.